November greetings for November Vlogmas. I am standing here in Livonia, Michigan, waiting for my girl, my Disney bestie, Crystal. We're going to have breakfast this morning, and then we're going to my much anticipated and favorite event of the fall, and it is the nation's largest black doll show. So I am going with Crystal and my sister friend Reba to the Detroit Doll Show today. And baby, I am ready. Of course, I'm wearing my Disney gear. Now, this doll show doesn't have anything to do with Disney, but there might be some Disney dolls there. I told you I dress like this on a regular basis. My sinuses and allergies are acting up, but I'm gonna power through, and hopefully this is a nice long video for you to enjoy. You can also follow me over there on TikTok if you want to see short videos, and I might do some shorts over here. I'm trying to use YouTube as my long form content video. I love a long form video still, and I don't care if there's 5 people watching or 2,000 or 20,000 people watching. I'm gonna bring it every single time because this is what I love doing. This is what I love doing. I love vlogging and I love long form content. So I'm gonna go on inside the restaurant and wait for Miss Krista. Okay, so I am at First Watch in Livonia. It's pretty lively in here, so I don't know how much footage I will get, but I will let Crystal say hi when she gets here. We're sitting right in the front of the restaurant, and I guess I can show you the menu if you're not familiar with First Watch. They're pretty quick, and the food is always good. So there's a special holiday menu. I am so cheating today on my all-natural weight loss journey because I always get the $1 million bacon. $1 million bacon. 4 slices for a signature hardwood smoked bacon glazed with brown sugar, black pepper, cayenne, and a drizzle of syrup. Today is cheat day. I'm just showing you the types of shenanigans. You can easily have a girls' brunch here. Yes, you can. And there's fresh juice. And here is the standard menu. I'm not doing healthy right now. This is my cheat day, or my cheat meal. I know I'm gonna have an omelet, probably the works, but I also like their waffles. So I don't know what I'm having yet. That Belgian waffle is so light and fluffy and delicious if they don't overcook it. This looks good, Crystal. What is that?
Protein bowl.
Oh, maybe I should get that.
It's chicken,
kale.
kale.
I don't want protein.
I didn't do the carrots or the tomatoes.
You're welcome.
So they had to redo my waffle because I like it light and fluffy, and they brought it to me brown and crispy. I said, no, I don't want the crisp. I like bacon crispy. I don't like my bread crispy. Okay, so we are headed downtown to the Detroit Doll Show with my girl Crystal. Y'all already know if you've been watching my vlogs, or if you haven't, this is my Disney homie, my Disney bestie, and one of my best friends. We just enjoyed our breakfast. It was so crowded in there, wasn't it, sis?
It was, but it was good.
It was good. It was good. I did have my little cheat meal. Was it worth it? I don't know. I had 3 strips of that sugary bacon. I left the 4th strip because it was too sugary. I've been off of sugar for a month, by the way. And then I had a fluffy waffle. All right, so we're on the freeway. We're headed down to the Detroit Doll Show, and I can't wait to show you what's in there. And hopefully I won't spend too much money because I have a Disney trip coming up as usual. So we're at the doll show now, and I'm gonna just show you guys around. Now it's smaller than in years past, but we're gonna still make it do what it do, baby. does. That's pretty right there. Look at the artwork. It's cute. A little gift package. I don't do the reborn dolls, but I know some of you might, so I am showcasing them for this few seconds. The blue artist is back. I like this journal.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and every page has like a different little quote on there.
I love it.
Thank you. And at the back of that one, it has like journaling prompts, writing prompts, stuff like
Yes. Okay. I will be back. I definitely want a journal.
that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, knit sweaters, hand knit. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. There's a lot of music playing, so I might have to do some voiceover or free sound.
You can touch the dolls and move them.
Yeah.
I made these pants. These are custom.
Yeah, these are a little creepy for your girls' chase, baby. Ooh. So. She has some of your mirrors. You do? Now these are faceless. I like them too. See, we have the same taste. Look at her. She's doing her little stretching. That's right. Oh, that was purple. I love the purple. They're cute. The art. I like the art for the wall too. For the doll room. Rooms. I said for the doll rooms. One man said he remembered us from 2 years ago. These are gorgeous. So I found 3 beauties for just $10. They're out of the box. And they're just $10 each. And she has an 80s face. You gotta take the dolls from the 80s. They were the most beautiful. These are the ones I played with growing up. And I love pink. Oh, my Christmas doll! Yes, yes, yes! Score, score, score! Vanessa, I just bought the pink doll here. Vanessa and her husband come here every year from Delaware, and I always buy at least one of her fantastic creations. I love it so much.
Oh, that's right. You do have that.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
I like it too.
Yes. Okay, so I'm here. I'm here with Miss Vanessa. They're from Delaware, and I get something from them every single year. Yes. It's so beautiful. And you're a beautiful person. Yes. Say my big lady. My crochet lady. This is my favorite crochet doll artist. Not the cute little doll with vitiligo. So beautiful. And this one looks like my baby. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
You know I'm over here every year. Oh my goodness.
How are you?
I was good until I came over here. Because you know, I remember her. I have about 3 or 4 of your dolls. Oh my God. Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Look at the one on the sleeve. had to walk away from my crochet dowel lady because those dowels are out of my budget right now because my birthday's coming up, a Disney trip is coming up, and I need a lot of cute outfits. So I am trying my best. No, she didn't just send some more out. No, she did not. Look at the one with the going up there. And on how beautiful this dowel is. And you said she's a convention dowel from this year's Barbie convention. She is so Crystal is my number one enabler. Well, my number two enabler. Brian is my number one Disney enabler. But he's a reluctant enabler because it hits his pocket. But Crystal, tell the good people, how many dowels did I score today?
10 dowels, but really good deals. They're
Really,
beautiful.
I got 3 of them for $10. You're not gonna believe which ones I got for $10. So I'll do the reveal when I get home, but I have to stop by Hobby Lobby first to get some dowel stands. All right? So I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know I can't sing. Everybody, it is the next day, so it's Sunday, November 15th, one day after the Detroit Dowel Show. And I am continuing the video today because I did not stop by Hobby Lobby. I wasn't feeling well, child. These sinuses have been acting up. But what I did do was order my dowel stands from Amazon yesterday, and they arrived today. So I get to show you all 10 dowels that I purchased at the Detroit Dowel Show. You are not going to believe these bargains, especially if you collect Barbie dowels, vintage Barbies from the 80s and 90s, where she had the most beautiful face ever. Now, I do have Barbies from the 2000s, but there's nothing like the artistic makeup and mold of her face from the 80s, especially the late 80s, early 90s. Chef's kiss. So I can't wait to just get into this with you and show you all 10 dowels. And yes, this is my Disney dress of today. Now, I just posted another vlog, and that was part 17 of my 18-day stay with Brian and Chrissy at Beach Club Resort. That's a part of a long throwback series that I'm so excited to share with you and to be finishing up within the next couple of episodes. Maybe I only have 3 or 4 more episodes of that series before moving on to the next series. So your girl is working overtime here. Sometimes you're going to see 2 vlogs a day, but I am trying to get caught up on all of the old throwback series from all of the past trips because I have plenty of future trips coming up. All right, so let's get into this video. Let me show you these dowels. Okay, so the first one that I am going to show you is this lovely gal. Now, this is the only one that I'm keeping in the case, and you can see it went for $35, but because I purchased so much from the lovely vendor Allegra, I'm on 10% battery. I just checked. If you know me, you know me. I never charge. I never charge until the last minute. But anyway, this is Barbie. She's a rare find. Well, you know it's Barbie, but she's a deluxe style series. Okay, so she's part of 4. But y'all know I collect black dowels, so she's the one that I scored yesterday. I love her hair color and her eye color, and I like that plump face. I think she would have looked perfect with a few freckles there, but she's so cute. So it says it's $35, but I got her for $20. I got her for $20. And because she's such a rare find and the box isn't damaged, that's what determines for me if I'm going to keep them in the box. If they're not damaged, the boxes are not damaged, then, you know, I leave rare finds inside the box, all right? So that's doll number 1. One last look at her. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're going to move on to doll 2 through 10. 10 dolls. This is doll number 2. She's a part of a springtime collection. And I'm going to give you an up close of her beautiful face. And see, this is what I'm talking about the late 80s, early 90s face. You can't beat that with a stick. I love her little pink and purple and light blue, baby blue and teal combo here. And she's looking perfectly ready for a springtime tea party, right? And she was inside the box. The box was slightly damaged, so I removed her. And she came with her own, oh yeah, spring tea party Barbie. She came with her own stand. And I used to love purchasing Barbies from Avon. You have to be a certain age to understand what Avon is and what Avon meant to women all across this country, baby. But my mom was an Avon consultant for many years, and then I did it for a couple of years too. And my main thing was just to get discounts on these beautiful Barbies. So there she is. That's doll number 2. Again, well, she's barefoot. She's barefoot, but who needs to see her feet when she's on this beautiful stand that she came with, right? And your girl is going to go charge this battery because I'm at 10%. And I'm going to charge it for a few minutes so that I can have time, I'm multitasking, to put the other dolls on their brand new stands. Okay, I'm back. My phone is charged. I put my beautiful dolls on these cheap doll stands that I will never order again. But it'll do the trick for now. So I showed you 2 dolls so far. I'm on doll number 3. Let me see, which one am I going to show you next? Here she is. Here's another like springtime theme. It looked like she was some type of princess. I should have done better about like writing down the name of each one and what year, because I should have just done better with that. Sorry about that. But I discarded all of the boxes because the boxes had a lot of wear and tear. But I think she's just so beautiful. She reminds me a lot of Kelly Rowland, and she also reminds me of my best friend's daughter, right? The oldest. Look at that. Look at that face. There she is. Beautiful black Barbie. But yeah, I don't like these stands. They were so hard to put together, and a couple of them cracked already. So I'm going to get some permanent stands for these beautiful dolls. So there she is, and I love a lavender. I love purple. Well, I love Prince. Maybe that's why I love purple. But pink is definitely my favorite color. Purple is a very, very close second. So she's beautiful. I wish she had curls throughout. I like these spiral curls in the front of her hair. Now, if I was a creative as far as like working and creating doll magic, I would put some curls in her hair myself. Maybe one day someone will for me. But she is so gorgeous. Moving on with our springtime theme here in the midst of November. Here's another Avon beauty. And she has a basket of flowers. So gorgeous, so beautiful. And the vendor and we've exchanged information. She was such a lovely lady. She's such a lovely lady. Her name is Allegra. And I think she said she got these from an estate sale. So she let them go for very, very cheap. I got all of these dolls for $10 or $20 each. Each of them were $10 or $20. And just wow. Okay. We're gonna move on. You know I love a good princess, and she's wearing my favorite color. She's wearing my favorite color. And she has a little dimple in her cheek, and I thought that was so cute. You see that? I thought she was so pretty. So very beautiful. I want this gown. I want to stand in front of the castle with this gown while the castle is the castle still pink? Am I tripping? Cinderella's castle. They're going to change it back to its original color. All right, but I don't care what color the castle is. I want to stand in front of it with this dress on or a similar dress. Picking in line with the pink ladies. I have 2 more. And when I saw these, I was like, yeah, bag those up for me right now. Right now, bag them up for me. I'm going to grab, I don't even know which one I'm going to grab, but they're all right here on the shelf. And then, listen, her accessories were wow as well. She came with a lot. Here's a little accessory bag. She has a brush. There's a little book in there. A wand. It's like a butterfly ring. All right. I love that her hair is crimped. Remember we used to have those crimp irons? She's so 90s. Early 90s. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I could just look at her for hours. I could just look at her for hours. You know they don't make Barbie's face like this anymore. I need to write to Mattel. This was a hitter, baby. Now, I know some of you might collect Bratz dolls. I don't collect Bratz dolls, although a lot of them are sharp and I love their clothing. I'm more of a Barbie girl and always will be, but Barbies are not the only dolls that I collect. I collect crochet dolls. I have a few of those. I collect porcelain dolls, beautiful vintage porcelain dolls that Chrissy waited until she was like 8 or 9 years old to say, Mom, I'm afraid of those. And that's because she had her cousins over for a sleepover and they were playing Spooky House or whatever. But ever since then, she's not feeling those, even though they were in her nursery as a baby. And she had them in her room for the first 5 years of her life. I don't get it, but I love my porcelain collection. And I'm going to show you because a lot of them are wearing Christmas dresses. And this is November Vlogmas. So I'm either going to show you this month or December. Hey, it's Vlogmas every day around here until January. I don't stop on December 25th. I'm going to keep doing Vlogmas, Christmassy type of episodes with my Christmas wear all the way until New Year, okay? And then I'm still going to be vlogging every day. But back to the doll presentation. One more pink gal, and she's a stunner. Let's just start with her accessories, okay? So, of course, she's going to a tea party again. Baby, she's the belle of the ball, the belle of the tea. Now, I don't know why they put her in there. She's pretty too, though. And look at what she came with. I'm like, these accessories are knocking me out. You all ready? Y'all ready? Are you ready? Not the ponytail from the 80s. She could be late 80s. If I'm looking at her face. Maybe very early 90s, but listen. Listen. Look. Where are all my girlies at? My girly girls, like cutesy. Where are my Disney ladies? Don't you want to wear this to a meetup? We need to go to Royal Table wearing something like this, right? You need to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't. Because even if you don't collect dolls and you're not into Barbie, come on. I'm just going to give her own little center stage. I'm getting out the picture. Right? Yeah, I know. That covers my pink ladies. That covers my pink ladies. I have 1, 2, 3 more dolls to show you. And baby, they are going to blow you away. This next doll is what my girl Crystal fell in love with. She said, you have to get her. And I so agree. She's wearing the same colors as Millennium Barbie. And if you know Millennium Barbie, hold on, I'm going to show you Millennium Barbie. Hold the line. It's Millennium Barbie. So I bought her in 1999 to usher in the millennium. Okay, so that's Millennium Barbie. And I sit her out. She's just out all year. She's out all year. A couple of my Christmas dolls are just out all year. I wish Christmas could be all year, but that's another subject. She is bad, all right? Look at that. Let's get close. This is when Barbie's face was just, oh my God. And that was 1999. She started changing in the 2000s. I'm sorry if you're younger and you just grew up with the 2000 Barbies. You know, my apologies. So let me show you the doll that Crystal is crazy about, and I am crazy about her too. All right, here she comes. So you already know what color she's wearing. Hey, look at that face. Look, I'm getting out the picture again. The face card alone. The face, look at the eyes. Her earrings, her necklace, her dress. I want to wear this on New Year's Eve. I wish I could be at Disney on New Year's Eve, but we were there last New Year's Eve. I have vlogs to prove it. I hope you're watching my throwback series. I have so many throwback series to update you guys on, but wow, she's lovely. She's my queen. No, I'm just not coming to America. Not coming to America. I'm cracking myself up. 2 more, baby. I have to go get the other 2, and I have no words. I'm going to do a whole nother vlog on all of my holiday series Barbies, but this is one that I scored yesterday at the Dow show for Miss Allegra, who's a collector just like I am, and she almost convinced me to start being a vendor at these Dow shows. But guess what? I don't want to sell any of my dolls. So that's the problem right there. But let me show you her. Bam! I'm not even gonna talk. Okay, so I am gonna talk. The hair, the big hair is giving late 80s, early 90s. It's giving Ms. Ross. It's giving Ms. Ross. Have we met? Have we met? You already know how I feel about Ms. Ross. Let's just give a moment of silence for the legacy and the legend that she is. All right, amen. Let's check this out. Wow. Baby. Not the satchel. Not the decorative satchel. The earrings. Okay, it's giving Jollywood Nights. It's giving Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios. By the way, I don't know if you're watching this and you're going to meet us at Jollywood Nights for the event that I'm planning at Jollywood Nights. That's the Christmas party at Hollywood Studios. But baby, that's what this is giving. I want to wear this to Jollywood Nights. But back to her. Stunning. I know. $10. What? $10. One more. I have one more dowel left. Now, I'm not a dowel creator. I'm not a fashion designer. I don't do anything to the dowels. Once I buy them, I don't even really change their clothes too much, even though I do have dowel clothes as well. I just let them sit there in all their glory and all their splendor, and they're just on display. But if I could have a talent that I don't have, it would be the talent of Vanessa Stevens. Now, I already premiered her in my shorts, I think. Go over to my YouTube shorts. I think I already premiered her. But listen, Vanessa, the way you redid this down, first of all, face card. Look at the puckered lips. Look at the perfect shade of lipstick to match her skin tone and her pink rose color gown. Look at the details on her arms. What? This is like a satiny material. Look. What are you talking? Look at the strap shoes. She's a bad mama Gemma. Listen. The way this afro is giving me life. And that little crown. Yeah, I know. I know. Gorgeous. And on that note, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. There's nothing left for me to say, but thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you tomorrow in a throwback series or in a current series of November Vlogmas or on my all natural weight loss journey, baby. I got three different themes going on right now, right here at Lisa Renee every day. I'm bringing you content every day. I am trying to post every day, but at the very least 4 times a week. I made a promise to myself 4 to 7 days a week. I'm at it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. And hopefully this will be a twofer. I think I'm going to crank this out tonight. And I just dropped part 17 of my throwback series where Brian Chrissy and I were visiting Animal Kingdom Lodge. So go check that out. After you check this out, you've already checked this out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.